Picture this, it's 2026 and Delhi NCR's traditional real estate playbook is being rewritten right before our eyes. Welcome to Capital Moves, where we decode the game-changing trends shaping tomorrow's wealth. I'm your host, and today we're diving into why elite investors from institutional funds to savvy HNIs are racing to grab a spot at ACE HIVE on the Yamuna Expressway before the window slams shut. Have you ever wondered why residential rental yields feel like pocket change, while commercial management seems like a full-time job? Now you might be thinking, is there truly a hands-off, high-yield asset, or is that just marketing fluff? We'll break down technical terms like yield compression. Think of it as squeezing the juice from an orange until there's nothing left, and first mover advantage, which is like buying beachfront before the town gets discovered. Here's our 3-act journey. First, we'll dissect why NCR's wealth is flooding east. Next, we'll reveal what makes ACE HIVE a different beast. Last, we'll map your next move to catch this wave before it crests. Ready to unlock NCR's next big investment secret? Let's get started. Let's set the stage. For decades, Delhi NCR's real estate was like a patchwork quilt, fragmented, fiercely local, and burdened by legacy issues. But now, a seismic change is underway. High net worth investors are abandoning the old spread and pray approach in favor of strategic corridor plays with the Yamuna Expressway at the epicenter. Think of the expressway as a financial superhighway. Institutional capital is flowing in, chasing infrastructure arbitrage. That's the economic lift you get when new roads, airports, and hubs turbocharge property values. The data? In the past decade, similar corridors like Gurgaon's Cyber City saw valuations triple. Why? Because urban migration and mega infrastructure projects unlock new demand. Now you might ask, aren't these cycles just hype? Not quite. When you see asset allocation shift from dozens of micro markets to one corridor, it's not a fad, it's a secular trend. Investors recognize that the Yamuna Expressway isn't just another road, it's a pipeline for future growth. Are you positioned where the next wave is about to break? Let's talk pain, because that's what drives transformation. Traditional residential investments, they promise stability. But in NCR, yields often hover below 2%. That's like parking your Ferrari in a garage and settling for bus fare returns. And commercial, you're signing up for tenant drama, endless maintenance, and liquidity logjams. Imagine owning a hotel, but you're also the chief plumber, receptionist, and collections manager. Not so passive, right? Two terms matter here. Rental yield, the annual rent divided by asset value, usually a trickle in homes, and asset management overhead, which is the time, money, and sanity you spend just keeping things running. A hypothetical dialogue. Why not just buy and hold? You might ask. But if your capital is locked, your time is drained, and you're chasing tenants, is that really wealth creation? Or are you just working for your money, not the other way around? The market's screaming for a better mousetrap. Enter ACE HIVE. So what sets ACE HIVE apart? 2 words, institutional grade. You're not just buying a slab of concrete, you're buying into a managed ecosystem. Picture a plug-and-play investment with business suites operated by Sarovar Hotels, one of India's hospitality titans. That's fully managed asset. Think of it like owning a stock that pays dividends with none of the phone calls at midnight. First mover advantage is real here. These are the first fully furnished suites on the expressway, so you're catching the appreciation wave at step 1. If you've ever wished you bought in Gurugram's DLF Cyber City in 2005, this is your second shot. Plus, with an entry point at 92.36 lakh, it's accessible to the serious investor, not just institutional whales. Now, maybe you're thinking, can passive really be profitable? Thanks to the hospitality yield model where operational profits are pooled and distributed, you get steady rental flows without chasing tenants. Wouldn't you rather be a capital allocator than a landlord? Let's zoom in on location. Why is the Yamuna Expressway suddenly the darling of smart capital? Proximity to Jewar International Airport, just 30 minutes away, adjacency to the planned film city, and a stone's throw from the Buddh International Circuit. These aren't just flashy names, they're demand drivers. This corridor attracts premium tenants, think global executives, tech entrepreneurs, and creative pros. That's tenant quality arbitrage, where a prime address lets you cherry-pick clients who pay on time and stay longer, like attracting high-credit customers to a bank. With amenities like a terrace pool and fitness gym, these business suites don't just fill up, they command a premium. Now, ask yourself, is this just another boom bust zone? Here's the thing, when infrastructure, lifestyle, and business collide, you get enduring demand. Waiting on the sidelines can mean paying 3x later, just like missing the Cyber City run. The real question, are you ready to capture the last big arbitrage in NCR real estate? Let's recap. First, Delhi NCR's real estate is in the midst of a historic wealth shift driven by infrastructure and smart capital flows. Second, traditional assets are failing to deliver both on yield and peace of mind. And third, ACE HIVE's managed business suites on the Yamuna Expressway offer a rare blend of passive income and appreciation with strategic advantages baked in. Here's your action step. Don't just watch from the sidelines, get a personalized briefing, analyze the pre-launch allocation window, and see if ACE HIVE fits your portfolio. The terms allocation window, your limited time ticket to buy before prices spike, and capital arbitrage, profiting from timing and location, shouldn't just be jargon, they should be your edge. So what's next? In our upcoming episode, we'll decode how FOMO and institutional flows reshape city skylines, and why early movers always win big. If you're ready to play at the next level, follow, connect, and let's build wealth together. Until next time, keep your capital smart and your vision sharp.